Good, MP. What's up, MP? Looking good, my guy.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Demon's out there with Edgecombe. It's Beringer in at the 5, down low. Edgecombe with the steal. Here's Demon. Lays it up and banks it in. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game. Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
And it's in there.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Edgecombe with it. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Demon. Clock at 6. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
How about 3 or 4 up the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Here's Edgecombe, following the basket by MP. Edgecombe with it, now defended by Flagg. Here's Demon. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. MP deciding where to go with it. Down low, got a piece of it. Johnson, the pass to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And there's the drive. The kick out to Harper. From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. And a wide open look for MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 13.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Here's Flagg. Still yet to score. MP, no good. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Demon. Pass to Edgecombe. To the paint, here's Wolf, and the rejection by MP.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now. Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Wolf. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Inside. It's hauled in by USA. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Edgecombe with it. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well-known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
Here's Demon. To the inside. And the rejection by MP. And it's USA in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after... deciding to change it up.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
MP out there with flag. Then it's Johnson, then there's Harper, and it's Queen in at the 5 spot. And he can't get the first one.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. So Team World's 5 right now. Edgecombe is out there with Topic. It's Berger in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Sundin. His 3-pointers off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Johnson. To the middle, and stolen by Flag. To the paint, he's looking for MP and finds him.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Pass to Wolf. Down low. Here's Sundin. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
Team World trails by 17. Now Edgecombe. 7 points in the game. The 3. And it's Flag with the rebound. Flag's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's MP. Wolf grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Topic. Offline with his 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Edgecombe with it. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. USA ahead. They finish off the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-4 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
and it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
We've got Johnson. Flag is out there with MP. Then there's Harper, and it's Washburn into the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Flag sets a screen for MP. Driving in. Ball stolen. Here's Edgecombe. Makes it off the glass. Edgecombe's got 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to Demon. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Hits it from three-point range. Edgecombe's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. MP passes to Johnson. Back to MP. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 12. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And MP throws it down hard.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
To the inside. MP, no good. Team World trails by 16. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Demon. From deep. A shot, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Bailey's checked in for Flag. Topic is checked in for Team World.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
.156 left in the third. Good ball movement here by Team World.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass and just set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter. Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Team World trails by 19. To the left wing. Here's Demon. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Demon's got his second bucket tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Topic. Covered by Johnson. Inside. Aaron Jay.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
USA leading by 17. MP outside. There's the screen to the inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. Sundin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on MP. Team World shooting their first free throws of this. First free throw is good.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Demon. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Wolf. Oh, good with the triple. So it's USA now. So Team World's 5 right now. We've got Demon. He's out there with Edgecombe. And it's Riley in at the small forward.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Pass to Demon. Now Edgecombe. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain him.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Riley. Just 5 to shoot for 3. And it's Harper with the rebound. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And here's MP for 3. Rebound by Team World. Here's Demon. And he gets the bucket.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now USA with it. MP outside. For the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 50 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Another 3 for USA.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Wolf. Over MP. And the rejection by MP. Harper dishes to MP. The 3. Another 3 for USA.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
So we see USA taking the win here.
About game time, playing time. It's your night tonight.
One, two, ready, go.
Feeling you, MP.
Feeling you, MP.
Ooh, that felt good.
Hey, Coach.
What's good?
Game time, MP. Game time.
Please make sure you get on the six.
It's good, MP. Feeling you, MP.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got MP, Gilgeous Alexander out there with Edwards. Then it's Flag, and it's Jokic in at the 5.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Now Tatum, following the three-point attempt by MP. Here's Giannis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year. Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Jokic with the screen on Giannis. A nice shot by MP.
And this game literally has been wide open. As wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Now, here is Halliburton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Here's MP. 6 points for him. And the West hit again from deep.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
The East making a switch. Durant's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Irving's checked in for Flag.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, and Giannis throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now, here's Cunningham, following the miss by MP. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Cunningham. And it's 8 points for Giannis.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And here's MP for 3. And the West hit again from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Cunningham against Gilgeous Alexander. Halliburton for 3. MP grabs the miss. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the West. 3-point lead. Giannis passes to Halliburton. Towns sets the pick for Halliburton. This one for 3. And it's Towns missing. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And the East has possession. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Cunningham finds Giannis. He takes it in the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Outside for Durant. Offensive rebound. Cunningham for three. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. West All-Stars lead by 3. In the second quarter. Group substitution here for the East. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Bam Adebayo. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Paolo Banchero. Tatum, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Halliburton subbed in for Mitchell. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. MP comes in for Jackson. Flagg is checked in for James Harden. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Irving.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And the West All-Stars looking who they've got. MV out there with Jokic. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Flagg in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Lets it go with the 3. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from MP.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the East All-Stars. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Halliburton is out there with Cade Cunningham. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Towns, and it's Tatum in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Here's Antetokounmpo. Halliburton kicks to Cunningham. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight. MP outside. Here's the screen. And the West hit again from deep.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance, guys.
Oh, what a move! Giannis!
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Count that one, the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from MP.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Edwards against Cunningham. The West grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Flagg with the rebound.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost.
There's Giannis taking flight.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
The West again cannot hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Cunningham. Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 5-point East All-Star lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
MP, good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
To the paint, here's Giannis. And it's Flag with the rebound.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And the basket by MP.
MP looking solid from there.
1:41 left in the third quarter of the game.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
Flag sends a screen for MP. Out to Edwards. MP outside. And the West hit again from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Eastman.
Fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Halliburton. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. They've got Edwards. MP out there with Flag. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Cunningham outside. Now Halliburton. The 3 is off.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's Flag. Rebounded by Towns.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Halliburton against Jokic. And stolen by Flag. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. MP's on the move. Oh, the dunk.
Boy, that's a big-time make by MP. Drew the foul and stayed focused on the hoop.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo inside. Antetokounmpo automatic.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Jokic with the screen on Antetokounmpo. 3, good.
and perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Woo-hoo! That's exactly why you watch the All-Star game, to see plays just like that.
Here's MP. And 101 left to play here in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Towns. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jokic sets the screen for MP. And there's the three.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
And stolen by MP. Flag fires. No problem with the wide open jam.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
MP, and they come back with a three of their own. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
MP.
And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here. You look at this on paper and it feels like one-way traffic, Doris. Could this be a trap game?
It sort of has that feeling, BA. A big underdog going against the big-time favorite. But here's why we play the game. Any given night in this league, anything can happen.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Ramsey in a pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
Come on, man, so aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
It's Thomas on the wing. Over Reeves. Doncic pulls down the board. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Yeah, sweeping this club in the last season series was probably the highlight of an underwhelming year. And the three ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Quickly passes to Thomas. There's a screen. Kicks it to Quickly. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And at the midpoint of the season, a great time to check out the power rankings. Gives you a good idea of how teams stack up. Taking a look at the Celtics. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for the Lakers, they've been on a roll. Victorious in their last 5 outings. Really shoring up their #1 seed status.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen, MP able to capitalize.
Quickly passes to Ramsey. To end the run, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Oh, and Porzingis powers it home.
Don't sleep on his athleticism now. Porzingis plays well above the rim.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Nets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And after trading away a lot of their top veteran players, the Nets going young, Doris.
Well, they are, BA, and the rumor, though, says that they are looking to try to rebuild quickly. It's obviously a big market, New York City. And let's remember, free agency is a viable avenue to improve. And once they collect enough young assets, things can turn quickly.
And here's Thomas from the arc. He drops it from range.
This is what Thomas has to do to be most effective. Make an impact from three-point territory.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He contributed 62 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great report there, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Nets trail by 8. And here's Quickly. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Here's Ramsey. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Porter's shot is off. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And MP throws it down.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. MP really making a difference here.
Well, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Vucevic, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. LaRavia comes in for Connect. And James is subbed in for Reeves. Pass to Dimon from behind the arc. And the Nets miss again. The Lakers lead by 10. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside man. Here's Whitehead. Check by James. Whitehead passes to man. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Lakers. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Dimon, that's good.
Well, right to the rim. If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter up 10. Just pound. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Jake LaRavia. Nikola Vucevic is out there with MP. Then there's James, and it's Jones in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Thomas misses. The Lakers lead by 12. Here's MP. Getting it done inside. MP.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
And for the Nets, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to man. Here's Dimon. And the bucket is good. Dimon's got his second basket of the night. Here are the Lakers now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Brian, back to you.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Nikola Vucevic, and connects subbed in for LaRavia. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Brooklyn. For three, Dimon hits the trifecta. Dimon's got 7 points.
Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
MP shot is off.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Over to the wing. Thomas against Jones. Pass to Dimon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over MP. And it's Dimon missing. Los Angeles leading by 11. Porzingis passes to Jones. Here's MP. Porter pulls it in.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
And when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Here's Dimon, defended by Jones. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at Brooklyn, and after a subpar season, There have been some questions about the direction of this franchise. Brown, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Smart comes in for Jones. And the Nets also making a change. Quickly's checked in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Nets trail by 15. 1:49 left in the second period. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Lets it go from 14. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and Porzingis powers it home.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
Porter gets the bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickly's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, B.A., and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Lakers. And during the last 10 games, here are the bigs who have shot the ball with accuracy from beyond the arc. MP, number 1.
Big men who can stretch the floor come at a premium. He's a poster child for that.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Connect. And here's MP from outside. Counted from distance. MP's got 31 points.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Pass to Dimon. There's a screen. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Picked it out of midair. The drive by Porter. And he banks in the layup.
Much more efficient this quarter. Feeling more and more confident.
MP outside. Brown with a screen. Sinks it from distance. 34 points for MP.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Los Angeles running away with this one. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the 3, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the floor for Brooklyn, the tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Clowney in at the 4-man position. The Lakers lead by 20. MP looking around. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Doncic against Quickly. Pass to Porter. Fires from 14. Connects. The jumper drops. Porter's got his third bucket of the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And here's MP from outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Porter. The three is up. Clowney can't get it to go.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And here's Porter outside. Buries it from three. Porter's got 9.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Porzingis sets a screen. And here's MP from outside. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Ramsey. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Thomas against Reeves. Again, the net score.
That mid-range is where Thomas may be his most effective and confident.
MP outside. Let's go with a three. The shot no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Ramsey. Now quickly. Here's Thomas for three. Gets the three to fall. Thomas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
We have watched Cam Thomas become more and more aggressive from three-point territory.
MP outside. Takes the three. Knocks down the long K. MP's got 42 in the game.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said, it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Back over to you.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Here into the third. They've got Nikola Vucevic. Jake LaRavia is out there with MP. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the Laker 5.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Back to MP. This one for 3. Oh, MP buries the triple.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively, now looking to close this thing out.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Connects checked in for the Lakers. MP outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And, oh, MP with a block. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Pass to Smart. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Wolf. Nets trail by 15. To the inside. Thomas misses.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Back to MP. Beyond the arc. Another one goes. Incredible.
And as usual, the defense is powerless to contain him.
And how about tying the all-time record for number of career 50-point games?
He is just prolific as can be. There's him and Wilt Chamberlain, and then everyone else miles away.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Jones in for Smart. Here's Porter. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Well, this is what we talk about, the tale of 2 halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
MP outside. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Quickly finds Porter. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
MP outside. They set the screen. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Clowney. Outside Porter. Just 5 to shoot. The three from Quickly. And the three-pointer goes.
And Quickly with a big-time answer knocks down his own three.
MP outside. Takes a three. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Quickly passes to Ramsey. Outside Porter. Pass to Ramsey. On the wing Quickly. And the Nets, another three.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. A minute 31 left in the final quarter. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Dimon.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Lakers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And what a special year they're having, picking up their 59th win.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Boy, he was really aggressive going after missed shots. That's how you win on the margins and have your team control the pace of a game.
Here he goes. Deflects the pass. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Here's MP. Jacks up a three. Oh, connects again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the off. really taking it to the opposition. Here's Saroff. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it.
like you're getting physical anyway.
Yeah, they must be putting a lot into tonight.
I'm a main rebounder.
Shots up.
3 rebounds in 4 games does not make you a rebounder.
At all. Yeah, I don't miss anyway, so just stay out on the wing.
On your travel destination?
You're so arrogant that sometimes I want to play on the other team. With your back? I'd love to see you try. A couple of those
What am I getting myself into?
Good memory.
Still having a game tournament this week?
Snacks. Oh, I love games gonna play.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at Los Angeles. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, Memphis, just a couple spots back.
And when you look at Memphis, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then there's Ty Jerome. Then there's Edey. And for Los Angeles, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with MP. And it's Connect in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, he was making sure of that one. Jackson with the strong finish.
Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the 3.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
Here's Jerome. After the basket by the Lakers. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jerome. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the two things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
And stolen by MP. Connect with it. MP looking around. Reeves in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Connects from three-point range.
And the defense has to be more mindful of Reeves, especially when he's roaming around there in the corner.
Pass to Wells. Outside Jackson. A 3 ball. It's good from long range. Jackson's got 5 now.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Now Jerome, his last outing with 20 points. Pass to Jackson. Now Edey. Wells wide open. No good on the 3. Lakers lead by 4. Doncic passes to MP. We've got 1:48 left in the first.
MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jackson gets the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's MP, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That one is off.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Vucevic, he's checked in for Porzingis. Jake LaRavia comes in for Connect. James checked in for Austin Reeves. And Jones subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now here's LeVert. 9 points last game out. Back to Jerome. Now here's LeVert. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. Edey gets the bucket.
Well, rebounds look too easy for Edey sometimes. Taller than even most NBA players.
Down low. Here's MP. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Jackson. Fires for 3. Back to Jerome. Here's LeVert. And another shot. And the nice bucket inside from Edey. Edey's got 6 points.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
The drive by MP.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Outside for Jackson. Fades away. And it's good for 2. He's got 9.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And it's good. Hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be...
The previous play is under review.
From the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
They've got Vucevic, MP out there with Dalton Connect. Then it's James. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets was just insanity. He had 63 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Connect sends a screen for MP. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Lakers making a change here. Porzingis has checked in. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. MP is number one.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Jackson. And here is Wells. A three-pointer off the mark. Pushing it up. Connect with a wide-open look. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Jackson. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Second chance points. Jackson using his size on the offensive glass.
A three from MP. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Wells the bounce pass. Outside for Jackson. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. The three is pure from MP.
Now this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
1:51 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Back to Wells. Pass to LeVert. Shot to stop the run, and he's good on the three ball. LeVert's got 6 here in this quarter.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Porzingis. Jake LaRavia comes in for Connect. Smart's checked in for James. And Jones subbed in for Luka Doncic. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jerome comes in for Karis LeVert. To the left side wing. Outside Jackson. That three off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oh, wow. That was a dunk contest level jam right there.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Jerome passes to Wells. Back to Jerome. Jackson, a screen on Jones. Pass to Jackson. Latrey. The shot missing.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Smart with the steal. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half court shot. Front row, please. They're measuring up.
Taking a look at Memphis, hard to tell if this team has the drive that's needed to take to the next step. In fact, they're actually going the other direction.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They've got to run.
And that is it for halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then it's Zach Edey. And then there's Ty Jerome.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Jerome. Hasn't made one yet. Out to the right wing. Pass to Wells. Jackson kicks to Wells. Here's Edey. Clock at 4. Over Porzingis. Goes back up. And the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 13 points.
Well, Jackson Jr. has a great feel around the glass, creating second chance opportunities.
Connect sets a screen for MP. A three-pointer is right on target.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Jackson. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Up top, Jerome. Guarded by Doncic. From the arc. Jerome. No good. Lakers leading by 22. To the middle. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Wells. And here's Jackson. Covered by MP. Edey with a screen on MP. From downtown, Jackson misses. Lakers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been draining everything they've put up this month. The Lakers number 1.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
To stop the run, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thanks, guys. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers. For example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds. And in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Jerome, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And a wide open look for MP. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists tonight. We have a step back. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Lakers have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court. Hits it again. Wow.
Historic 50-point night. What a streak he's on.
With this performance, he now has the longest streak of 50-point games in NBA history. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Dick LaRavia is checked in for Los Angeles. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. Jerome with it. No scoring in this one. It's Jackson with the drive. The Grizzlies with another miss.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
MP outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's off from three-point range. 34 seconds left in the third. Brown against LeVert. 5 to shoot. To end the drought. Yep, it counts. 17 seconds left to play in the third. MP outside. Takes a 3. Aldama with the rebound. With 1 on the clock. And the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. How about this? He scored 30 points from beyond the arc so far. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at
the Lakers call time here. There's 25 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
Off target with his 3. And here is Wells. Now Jerome. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Thursday? Like I'm on the road.
Every Friday?
Not great for me.
Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. MP is out there with Connect, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. Now here's Doncic. Down low. Here's MP. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's MP. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. On target from range.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
And there's Jackson on the assist from Jerome.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
To the left wing. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And he gets the bucket.
Showing off the touch with the exquisite finger roll.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. MP makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And that's now 7 points for MP. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Wells. MP with the block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw anything weak around him. Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you're for real.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. MP's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Richard, when you talk about Austin Reeves, this guy continues to defy expectations.
I still can't believe he was an undrafted free agent. Not only does he score, he shoots an impressive percentage while doing it. It's just an incredible story.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And MP throws it down hard.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Memphis trailing here. Pass to Edey. Back to Jackson. Six on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And another 3 for Memphis.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. What an impressive regular season they've been having. Getting to 60 wins.
When you talk about magic numbers for a team, 60 wins means you're having an historic year. In fact, we've had stretches longer than 5 years without any team winning 60. So it's really hard to do.
Kicks it out to Jackson. He shoots it. Porzingis grabs the board.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
He's a great example of what a modern big looks like. He's so much more than just a big in the paint, and that versatility is a big part of what makes him such an outstanding player.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. LaRavia comes in for Connect. James is checked in for Reeves. And it's Trey Jones in for Luka Doncic. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. From deep, MP. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding them and feeding them.
Jerome passes to Jackson, to the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
Putting on a show. Jackson Jr. showing you what a big man can do at the rim.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to MP. launches a three. The Grizzlies pull it in. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Now here's Jackson. And another basket for Memphis.
The fadeaway with no one on him, looking for style points to go along with the real ones.
And so it's MP making things happen for Los Angeles, hitting 3 trays in the quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. MP is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's James. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Memphis was simply terrific. He finished with 51 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
That's good stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. And Connect subbed in for LaRavia.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Jackson. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late. Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Smart's checked in for the Lakers. MP against Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jackson down low. 20 points for him last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Memphis making a switch here. Edey's checked in. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wells. And again, Memphis no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Lakers. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And with the All-Star break just behind us, Grant, everyone should be well rested for every game.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you'd be surprised how quickly that rest evaporates. It's much needed, but it only gets you so far.
Edey, that's good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. From deep, MP. And Los Angeles, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Count that bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
From deep, MP. MP buries the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Jerome's checked in for Memphis. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Trey Jones in for Luka Doncic. 1:46 left to play in the first half. Edey, that's good. Edey's got 6 in the quarter.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
MP finds Jones. Jackson against MP. from downtown, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
They set the pick for three. The rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Jones. MP outside. There's the triple. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Wells. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Lakers lead by 17. Kicks it out to MP. The 3 is up. And it's good. He hits another one.
Another night and another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
And he is edging ever closer to the second-place mark for most 40-point games in a year. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jerome. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Here's Jackson. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
The Cavaliers aren't at their best right now. Being without Darius Garland is a big disadvantage, no question. They count on him to keep others involved and get...
And swinging things back to our featured matchup, MP was on fire during those first 2 quarters of play. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then there's Zach Edey. Then it's Ty Jerome. That's the group starting the second half for Tuomas Isalo. Pass to Jackson. Over MP. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 11 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen Jaren Jackson Jr. take major leaps offensively.
His scoring and efficiency has gone up, and it's been paired with his other defensive ability, and that has made him lethal. Now, if we could just focus on the rebound.
Here's Jerome, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jerome's got his second bucket of the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Edey. Jerome with the ball. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And the dunk by Edey.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. So Tuomas Isalo's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for the Lakers. LaRavia comes in for Connect. Inside. Jerome passes to Jackson. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Doncic passes to MP. Now Reeves. MP outside. And there's the lob. And the power finish by Vucevic.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. A lot of threes being shot around the league, but Lakers coach J.J. Redick said not everybody has the roster to bang threes at a really efficient clip. You have to play to the strengths of your personnel. I don't think the league and the play style is as homogenized as people make it out to be. BA, back to you.
Not everyone can shoot like him. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. It's good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
Doncic passes to MP. Lets it go from deep. Again! What an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Jerome, a screen on Reeves. No good with the triple.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
LaRavia with a screen from deep. MP connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
And here's Jerome. Pass to Jackson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Jackson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Vucevic, a screen on Jackson. Now LaRavia. Back to MP. Three-pointer. No good that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Edey. And Reeves pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. MP shot is off. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now Wells. Pass to Jackson. Fades away. That one doesn't drop.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's Los Angeles running away with this one. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game. Both teams making some changes here. And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isalo. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. On the court for the Lakers, they've got MP. He's out there with Connect. James is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Sears in at the point. Wells, the pass to Jerome. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Jackson. Yes, sir! From 13 feet.
Yeah, big night for Jackson so far. Scoring with enthusiasm on that offensive end.
Now MP from downtown. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 56 in the game.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jackson outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
They were the more accurate club, And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And all year, this squad has been playing with real urgency and determination. No surprise to see them hit 61 total wins. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Pass to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. From deep. Can't hit that one. The Lakers dominating the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP. And no good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Now here's Wells. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
17 seconds left to play in the fourth. From deep, MP sinks the tray.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, that when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
So we see the Lakers taking...